I'd like to interview you. Would you be interviewed?
Yeah, I'll interview.
What's your name?
What's your cult?
Cult of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Have you heard of it?
This guy. Fucking give me a.
Yeah. Are you a Pastafarian?
Not
Are you a
yet.
Pastafarian?
Not yet.
I am a card-carrying preacher of the Cult of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Woo! Where are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles, which is where I spent my youth. This is a stage voice right here for YouTube.
All right, I got you.
What brings you out today? You seem motivated.
Pray for freedom, we're here for freedom. We're here for American freedom, sir.
You're motivated by freedom? You think that?
Freedom brings freedom.
How are you supporting freedom with your signs today?
Well, we're just standing up against socialism, basically.
Standing up against socialism?
Yes.
So is your claim that freedom and socialism are opposed?
Yes, definitely.
In what way are they opposed?
Because socialism requires government control of centralized goods and
Does capitalism require government control?
Crony capitalism does.
Okay.
Crony capitalism.
So are you also against crony capitalism? Are you
Yes.
this motivated? So who participates in crony capitalism?
We are definitely living in a lot of crony capitalism.
Is Trump
In
a
both
crony
parties.
capitalist?
I would say no.
You would say no?
Yes.
So you don't think that his
There are things I disagree with. Definitely.
Cool.
There's definitely things that he does that I do
the
not.
way that he made his fortune and all that, you think that's not at all crony capitalism? Let's define crony capitalism. I guess I don't understand what you mean. What is the difference between capitalism and crony
Crony
capitalism?
capitalism is using the government to pick winners and losers, just like socialism.
Cool.
So basically, that system of capitalism is not capitalism.
So you want there to be complete free
Free market.
market?
Privatize all the things. Privatize
So
all
you
the things.
pro prostitution?
Yeah. Yes. As long
Is Trump pro prostitution?
I don't think he is.
So you disagree with him on that?
Oh, definitely.
Cool.
I also disagree with him on war.
Do you think that socialism is allowed in, or prostitution is allowed in socialism systems?
I guess it depends on what the government says.
Is it? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're the ones that control the market. So in socialism,
Are they? I thought that socialism means we control the market. Am I misunderstanding that?
no. In socialism, government has to control the market. So
Is that Marxism we're talking about?
yes.
Okay, so what is democratic socialism?
Socialism with sprinkles on it.
Socialism is speaking on it, kind of like crony capitalism is
Exactly.
capitalism
Both
speaking on
systems are bad.
it? Both systems are bad. Capitalism. Do you think capitalism worked?
I do.
What do you think
Capitalism
it
has
did?
brought
What's
more
its
people
greatest
out
achievement?
Capitalism has brought more people out of poverty than any other system in the history of the world.
And that's what we're trying to do?
I don't think.
Is that what you're trying to do, is bring people out of poverty? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, I think free market is the way to go for everyone.
Cool, so if socialism proved that it could do it better than capitalism, you would be a socialist. If socialism proved to you that it can
Highly
bring...
doubt it, because I like.
Okay, so then that's not the important thing that you care about.
Right.
So it's just a side argument. I don't want to get distracted by those. I want to get to the important things.
I hear you.
So we can talk about it all you want, but I'm afraid that when I ask you questions about that, you'll be like, actually, that doesn't matter. What I want is property.
Are you tripping? Why do you
Property
keep
rights
looking
is-
everywhere but at us?
Life.
Oh, because you guys, I've got you on camera and you guys
You're
aren't
making
worth
me
looking
think that
at.
there's things behind me.
There are things. There's cars and there's
I
humans.
know, but
and
you're looking
Life,
up.
there's so
liberty,
many
and
things
property
to-
rights. I do that when I'm on air.
Pardon?
Life, liberty, and property rights for everyone.
And that's capitalism?
It's a part of capitalism. It's actually more part of liberty.
Cool. Are you religious?
Am I religious?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Do you worship the Bible?
No, I wouldn't say I worship the Bible.
But you think it's like special?
It's definitely a good book.
Gooder than the Quran?
I don't want to pick on anyone else's. I'm a libertarian.
So it's pretty much the same, the fucking Bible and the Quran. So you're not religiously motivated.
It's religious liberty. So if you want to believe in Islam, you want to believe in the spaghetti monster, you want to believe in Christianity.
Cool. If I want to believe that it's okay to circumcise my daughter, is that all right?
See, and that's where I don't agree.
Are you
with people.
circumcised?
Yes, I am.
Who decided that?
My parents.
How old were you?
I was just born.
Cool. So are you upset with your parents
You
for
want to know
that?
something cool?
I do want to know something
I
cool.
didn't circumcise my son because
Neither.
I felt like it was better that he made that decision. for
Cool.
himself.
I did. I fell for it. I was still in the system by the time my children, the time for them to circumcise. I wish I was in your position, to be clear.
Right.
I believe that the American circumcision is obscene, and but I think that these are sort of religious ideas. Are your political ideas influenced by your religious?
Are y'all affiliated with each other?
Oh yeah, we're all probably.
We're all here. We're all here. Cool.
How do you feel about violence
We don't want
in the
violence.
Proud Boys context?
We don't want.
What do you mean by
we
the Proud
don't
Boys
come here to
I've heard that the guy who started the Proud Boys said that violence is an important part of this culture. Was that, did I misunderstand him? Did I misunderstand him when he said that?
Yeah, unless we're actively attacked. Like, we don't have like.
Cool. So unless we don't, and if you're actively attacked,
Unless we're attacked.
and then when you're attacked, what? What?
Honestly, we got more.
After you're attacked, what?
To defend ourselves.
What do you mean by
It's like
defend
anybody else, just like anybody else.
Right.
Anybody's right
Cool.
to defend themselves.
Cool. So like a measured response?
Yes, a measured response.
A measured response. And if you were the one to sort of exaggerate the violence and escalate it, you would consider that bad behavior on your part.
What do you mean by exaggerating?
Like, let's say that I say that Jesus is a liar, and you feel attacked by that, and you feel like you should punch him.
No, that's your right to freedom of speech.
Right. But what if you get your feelings
If you
hurt?
throw like
I've got
if
some
you throw bottles of piss at us,
Yeah.
if you try and punch us,
What if I throw
then,
bottles
then
of
we
piss at
will
your
then we
Jesus?
will enact a measure of response.
A measure of response.
Yeah, a
An equal
measurable
measure of
response. Yeah, if you physically attack us,
Cool.
then we will say. Yeah, but
Cool.
like I
And
mean,
there's
if
nothing
you want
I
to say
can do-
Jesus, if you want to say Jesus is a Jew on a stick or like is a false prophet, like
Yeah.
we genuinely don't care.
Cool.
That's-
Jesus
that
makes
is-
you evil.
If that's what you want to say, that's
Yeah.
perfectly within your right to say.
Does the Quran make people evil?
No,
It doesn't? Doesn't participate in the evilness of people? Do you believe in evil?
me personally.
Yeah, you personally. You're the person who I interviewed.
Well, that's the beauty of our organization. I don't believe
The Proud Boys
I don't believe in the Abrahamic Judeo-Christian form of
Is
good versus evil.
Antifa the same when it comes to violence, that they are trying to have an equal measure of violence to how they're being violent
We
against?
are
As you
essentially
believe?
the same as Antifa. We are essentially the same as Antifa. All right.
You're essentially the same as Antifa, you're saying something right now? Cool, you don't feel any irony right now.
Come up with some ideas.
Cool.
Amongst the group, yes. Amongst the group, yes. The irony's palpable. But
Hey, there's 4 Mexicans
So
over here.
he left though, right? The guy, Gavin,
Your
he left it
arguments
because
are
it's a
just as
gang.
weak as your haircut.
It's not a gang.
Come on.
I mean, he said it was, that's why he
Come
left.
on.
he left because he wasn't able to fit
Get out of here.
proud of your
Have you outgrown him?
tenants.
You outgrown Gavin?
Mexican bud.
Have you outgrown Gavin?
We have outgrown Gavin. We
Your
do
group?
not agree with the tenets that Gavin said.
That's hilarious.
We are not a gang that he likes to proclaim amongst, say, like the Joe Rogan podcast or anything like that. We're not a gang.
Okay.
Hey.
Thanks for your time, man.
Calm down. Go home and forgive your father.
I'm Mitch.
Bobby.
Bobby. Thanks for your time, my man.
Thank you.
I appreciate your answers.
Always. Thank you, sir.
For sure.
Up 2020.
The ones who call on the Flying Spaghetti Monster, please do join today.